20,000. Huge crowd. Lydiard, Hunt, Grose, Cronin, Kenny, Ella, Sterling, Price, Sharp, Duffy, Jerd, Edge and Bugden. That's as close as Parramatta's been to their top side for some weeks now. The master coach, Jack Gibson, 199 wins, 82 losses, success rate 70.8 and 4 premiership victories under his belt. For the pass infield, Conlon's a plant now. Just outside the Parramatta quarterway line. Bateri, tackled by Kenny and by Ella. John Coveney takes it up with that right knee with the customary bandaging on it, and a switch was on, but then here it is, the flight of the ball as the entertainers make it do the work, and Sankey it is who plays it 15 metres out. The chip across from Mortimer, more of a bomb. Parramatta not quite. Oh, it's a try! Well, Parramatta's made a complete mess of it, and Steve Folks has scored. Lydiard and Gross went for it. I'm sure neither called. But the tackle. Mark Hughes, the run around for Johnston, picking up Robinson flat. And again, Sterling makes the hit. Right around the legs. Mortimer picks up Mark Hughes. Oh, beautifully taken by Kenny. Well, he was fielding it silly mid-on. And tackle number 5. Steve Mortimer. That is the chip at the moment. That's the chip with the cover defender. Hello. Now, Steve Mortimer and Ray Price have become entangled. The crowd roared their disapproval. It looked as though Steve went in with a forearm, and maybe he had been provoked by Price. I'm not prepared to go any further with it because it was certainly a lie. Jeff Robinson, and that's the 10-metre line out from the Canterbury try line as Jerd takes it up another metre. And again, in the tackle is Taz Bateri with John Coveney. Ray Price from dummy half, and Mark Hughes and Jeff Robinson combined to make that tackle. They'd have about 3 tackles left, Parramatta, and they're about 3 metres out. Sterling picks up Cronin, and Cronin is swallowed up by the defence. Got a pass away to Sterling. Sterling on to Ella. Ella out to big Eric Grose. Not held the first time. He fights to keep his feet, but now he's tackled, inches in from the touchline. It's gone out to Peter Sterling. He puts a bomb right across the paddock. Ray Price flies, but Canterbury have got it. They've lost it. Parramatta have got it back, and they've got 6 more tackles, and they just keep sustaining this pressure. How much longer can Canterbury hold them? It's gone out along the line to Brett Kenny. Kenny's going in, is he? No, he gave the pass out, and scoring the try was David Lydiard. Oh, there was a magic piece of work in this try. The man who kept it going out to Brett Kenny, I do believe it was that pass from Steve Sharp as the dummy half, and struck 4 by Canterbury. They've got possession back. Lease, Gary Hughes, has Bateri up to the 22 line, and now he's put down 20 metres out from the Parramatta line. Here's Jeff Robinson taking it up, and a heavy run by Robinson. Around the legs was Duffy. Ball played and running with it is Billy Johnston. Got a pass down for John Coveney, and the Parramatta defence going in keenly. Steve Ella, in fact, made 2 tackles inside a second or so there. He missed one and then took the other as the ball goes down to Billy Johnston. And that line, you see, is in fact the Parramatta 22. Mark Hughes. Ray Price takes him. And this is the 6th tackle coming up for Canterbury now. Gary Hughes. Chased by Sterling, got the pass to Conlon. There could be a turnover coming up. No, Steve Mortimer has found a big gap. Put the bomb up. Sankey's going for it. It's going to be another... Oh, no! I think he knocked on. He knocked on in goal, the Canterbury player. And I'm sure the replay will confirm that. Now it's with Taz Bateri. Johnston, Robinson. Edge over the top, Duffy down below. And Mark Hughes has made an opening for Canterbury. He takes it on downfield. Steve Mortimer steps inside of Peter Sterling, heads out towards the wing with Neil Hunt. He's got awful troubles. Here's Chris Anderson looking for the corner and tackled about 3 metres out.
Good break by Mark Hughes. Good step off the left foot. He's one of the most underrated footballers in Sydney.
So here it is. Shrew Mortimer and Lease. And Gary Hughes now. A long ball to ground. That's put a punctuation in the attack. Chris Mortimer. Oh, he's got a pass away. They're going in. Yes, the Bulldogs. Tony Armstrong has scored. Tony Armstrong has scored after Parramatta seemed to have... And by Lydiard. It's with Armstrong. Now to Johnston. Gary Hughes. Holds it up. Goes through an opening. Kicks for the corner. The scoreboard corner. A race between Anderson and Hunt. And Hunt's arriving first. Gary Hughes and Mark Hughes have made some magnificent breaks for Canterbury. Kenny. Half-time, 2 minutes away. Price. Jerd.
Very important time for Parramatta. It's just before half-time. They certainly won't be too keen to take a scrum anywhere near their own 22.
Bugden. Cronin. Long pass out to Growth. He's away from Armstrong. And the big test swinger's going down the touchline. Here comes Steve Mortimer. He's got him. Lydiard takes it on the volley. And he's taken on the Canterbury 22. Beautiful pass by Michael Cronin. Putting Growth down the right flank. Cronin again. Sterling. It's got to be spun quickly to the left. Here's Steve Sharp. Infield for Ella. Ella's looking for the line. Gets a pass away. Kenny's tackled. Sterling takes it ahead, but Gosha calls it back. Bidding that crowd for you, 22,790. By far and away the biggest crowd of the year. Gary Hughes calling players off him. Sankey taken by Sterling and Price. They've tackled their hearts out.
On some occasions, some of the bigger Parramatta forwards are finding themselves out in the backline in defence, and I'm sure that this is where Canterbury will try to play the game. Move the ball quickly to their fast outside backs.
Their second try certainly was as a result of that. There's the kick ahead by Mortimer. Oh, what a great take. Oh, he's lost it. Mortimer might score. He's passed to Anderson, and Anderson is in to score. Chris Anderson scoring off some brilliance from Mortimer. Room to work in. Conlon chases. He's around him. He's got a winger with him. I don't know that he realised that he had Neil Hunt really unmarked on his left. It was worth the gamble. Jerd.
This is the sort of a game that Lydiard could be a danger in. He's a very good player in an open, fast, ball-moving type of a game.
Duffy. Sterling. Cronin. A one-handed pass. Picked up there by Ella around Armstrong. Chased by Gary Hughes. He's beaten him for speed. Steve Mortimer comes at him and he's got him. Good heady cover by Steve Mortimer. Using the sideline to help him. Sterling. Cronin. Here comes Growth. He was steaming up on the outside, Growth. Duffy's got it. Duffy passes to Bugden. Bugden to Sterling. Sterling says, where's the opening? It's got to be here somewhere. 10 metres on the Canterbury side of the halfway mark. Stephen Edge. Stan Jerd. Up the centre goes Bugden. Then it's down to Eric Growth. Growth is tackled 20 metres out. Tackle number 5. Growth's hurt. So it's with Eric Growth. He places the ball to Stephen Edge. They put on a set play. Sterling, Ella, Sterling, a cutout, Lydiard, and he's tackled. Now they must keep swinging it, I would think, quickly to the left. And it's with Price. Now Sterling, now Cronin, a dummy back to Sterling, and Cronin goes up the centre. Parramatta have used up 2 tackles. They're trailing 16-6. Ella, a chip over the top, and he's going through. Oh, bad bounce there for Greg Sankey, and Brett Kenny. I think Kenny has scored. Yes, he's in. No. The touch judge has said no try. In effect, that's what happened. The touch judge said no try. You can always pick it. The touch judge will stand outside the try line It's an interesting point I was trying to explain to you. When a touch judge stands back on his touchline on the field of play side of it, he's not saying anything. All he basically is indicating to his referee it's no try, in his opinion. when he stands in the in-goal area on the other side of the corner post, he's indicating to his referee that it was a try. That's my understanding of it, and I think you'll find it correct. But I think the touch judge has blundered on that one. It looked a try to Kenny. Anyway, we're back with the action live, back inside the Parramatta 22 as Mortimer works with Gary Hughes, picks up Jim Lease, and Lease is cut down by Ray Price. That man is Andrew Farrer in number 29.
The area where Stan Jerd is defending at the moment, which is very wide in the Parramatta backline, is the area that Canterbury are trying to hit.
It's with Mortimer. Out to Gary Hughes. They're coming to Jerd now. Here's Lease. Conlon. Oh, that was a good tackle. He lost the ball. Sankey plays the whistle. And he's ruled the knock on. Gosha has ruled a knock on.
Again, that's another interesting decision.
Here it is again. They ran straight at Stan Jerd as predicted by Bill Anderson. A hard hit. And
that ball's gone back.
Quickly of the crowd on the hill at the very back of it. They must be standing 8 deep up there. Here's Ella trying to make the split. Tackle 20 metres out from the Canterbury line. Have a look at them. They're standing on everything they can find to bring to give them just that touch of elevation. Stan Jerd, he's 9 metres out. Eric Growth bustling his way to within 6 metres of the line with Sterling across the paddock. He makes the split. He's over under the post. Sterling has scored for Parramatta. This match has had all of that. It's out to Steve Mortimer. Now with Ross Conlon. Sharp and Bugden both out very wide. Johnston, Gary Hughes, Sankey came onto it hard. 32 metres away from the Parramatta line. Off goes Johnston, taking some free metres. Still to the left, Steve Mortimer. Farrer. One gets the feeling that Mortimer is about to take off himself. There he goes. Mortimer, he's away from a couple, and he's picked up Chris Mortimer. He's into an open space, but he was taken ball and all. A metre from the line. This is the last tackle now for Canterbury Bankstown. It's with Steve Mortimer, the grub kick through, and Stan Jerd has it for Parramatta. But it's a penalty. I think Mortimer stole it from Jerd. A head-on shot would show us exactly what happened there. Stan Jerd, the ball was kicked, it came off Sharp's foot. Well, Jerd looked as though he could have been offside. Jerd definitely appeared to be in front of Sharp, and that should have been a Canterbury penalty. Instead of that, Parramatta's got the penalty.
And there's the first of what could be a few replacements. Jim Lease is off the field now. He's been replaced by Phil Gould.
Glad we're in the commentary box calling this game.
Certainly one of the more difficult games I've had to call. Incidents all over the place. Vital incidents. Brett Kenny. There's that soft part of the ground that Graham was explaining to you. Many years of experience playing on it. Significantly softer inside the 22 lines.
Parramatta have thrown caution to the wind. They put a tap play on then 10 metres from their own line.
Don Duffy, a rookie who has tried hard. Ooh! A couple of punches went in there. Sharp passes to Sterling. Sterling to Kenny. Kenny got a pass away, but there's a chance here for Canterbury. Cronin, he's been held out of the play. Cronin picked up and scored. Canterbury have scored, but there's another incident here to be analysed. You will find, I'm almost certain, Michael Cronin was held off. David Lydiard, Peter Sterling, Michael Cronin. Taken by Gary Hughes, got a one-hander away to Sterling, onto Price. He'll switch it. No, Lydiard's come back the same way, and Lydiard is tackled just beyond the 22. Ray Price gaining 5 or 6 metres.
They'll try now to have this crowd on its toes for the last 6 or 7 minutes of the match.
This will probably be the bomb for Brett Kenny, I would think. There it goes, and up they fly, and it's with Mark Laurie for Parramatta and 6 more tackles. 3 metres out from the line.
Canterbury very stretched on the right.
They've gone the wrong way, Parramatta, but a long ball by Sterling. He picks up Neil Hunt, Hunt goes back to the centre of the ground.
They certainly did distribute the play. Canterbury only had 1 or 2 players on the right-hand side.
Yes, Graham, they certainly did.
13 metres out from the line. It's Duffy to Sterling to Cronin. Cronin taken by Conlon and Gould. Played, away goes Kenny on a narrow blind side. Neil Hunt's gone to dummy half. Sterling has called for it. Sterling, a grub kick, a rebound. Stan Jerd has got it, and 6 more for Parramatta. 6 more tackles. So Canterbury, though they're leading by 10, are under extreme pressure. Ray Price throws the dummy to Michael Cronin, and he's tackled 12 metres out from the Canterbury line. Ball being played back to the Parramatta prop. Bugden is over! Bugden's under the post! Oh, he took off!
And should he miss, they'll get the ball back anyhow.
Ross Conlon. Kicks. Hits it sweetly. Canterbury leading by 24 points to 18. And that will probably be the final scoreline in tonight's Rank Arena big game.
They are one side that is expert at getting the ball back from their own kickoffs.
Yes, this is going to be a short kick. Players will stream through after this. Kick will try and go about 12 metres.
There's the kick, top spinning. It's gone the 10th.
And they've got possession.
Mark Laurie's got it for Parramatta. So the Eels, with a never-say-die attitude, Stan Jerd takes it ahead. Jeff Bugden has lost it. The ball is with Canterbury. Canterbury,
The last throw of the dice.
they must now shut it down. Dummy half stuff. Mortimer getting up slowly. And now it's Phil Gould's turn to take it from dummy half. Closing it down. There's the siren. It's all over. The clash that certainly has attracted the attention of Australian Rugby League is over. The stablemates have met again at Belmore with Canterbury Bankstown. 4 tries, 4 goals. Defeating Parramatta, 3 tries, 3 goals. 24 points to 18. And it's a fairly hostile reception for the referee as he leaves the field. The scrums went to Parramatta, 7-4. The penalties to Parramatta, 10-8. And we'll have the Rank Arena, electronic, sales and rentals, man of the match for you on the other side of this commercial.